Good evening, Robert Scribbler filming from Jeanette's Pier. Woo! Some surfers catching some fantastic rides today as 3 to 6 foot, a couple 7-footer waves rolling in here off in North Atlantic. Very clean and glassy. Beautiful evening for surfing and ideal conditions with the exception of it being super crazy cold. Ocean water temperatures here in Jeanette's Pier around 44 degrees, and you know, head down south, it's not much warmer, about 46 to 48 from Rodanthe down to Waves, and then Buxton looking at 50 to 52 degree water temperatures. So cold wherever you are, but beautiful waves today. Did get out there for surf session number 26 myself today and got some fantastic waves down in Rodanthe with the Real Water Sports crew. Great crew out there, so fun, such good folk to be surfing with out here in the wintertime. All right, so let's look at the conditions as provided by the Wave Watch 3 model, your friendly neighborhood wave monitors, Surfline and Surf Captain. The data provided by the buoys here in the Outer Banks, woo! And also data provided by the National Weather Service. Oh man, look at these guys, just killing it. Come on, yeah, woo! All right. Oh, and another one. Wow, I'm just so stoked just to be watching this. Look at these guys. Oh, a little splash there. Okay, so right now at Nag's Head, we've got, oh, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong spot on my clipboard here. A couple days back. Here we go. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay, right now at Nag's Head, we've got 3 to 6 foot waves, some 7-footers rolling in on the sets. Clean conditions, east-northeast swell coming in at 4.5 foot and 10 seconds. Woo! Nice. South-southwest winds, very light at about 6 miles per hour. God, this is just, these guys are just cranking it. Woo! Nice. South-southwest winds at 6. We've got 49 degree air temperatures, pretty cold. Ocean water temperatures all the way down to 44, pretty cold. We had a low tide today between 1 and 2 p.m. High tide between 6 and 7 this evening. We're heading toward high tide right now, and it does kind of look like high tide is the time to be surfing this swell. Down at Rodanthe, we had 3 to 6 foot plus waves with some 7-footers as well. A little bit heavier, a little bit bigger down there in Rodanthe. Woo! Someone trying to get into the power zone there. Nice. And clean conditions, glassy. Just a beautiful day. Swell out of the east-northeast at 4.5 foot and 10 seconds. South-southwest winds at 8 miles per hour. Air temperatures 49 degrees as well. Ocean water temperatures 46 to 48 depending on your location. And down at Buxton, 3 to 6 foot plus waves, clean conditions. East-northeast swell a little bit bigger, a little bit heftier than down there at Buxton, 4.6 foot and 11 seconds. Southwest winds also at 6. Air temperatures a little bit warmer down there, 52 degrees. Ocean water temperatures just breaking the 50 degree mark there at Buxton. And at Frisco, last of all, we got 2 to 4 foot waves and slightly choppy conditions with those southwesterly winds bringing in the chop a little bit down there at Frisco. Hey guys, how you doing? All right, so surf forecast for the rest of the day, 3 to 6 foot plus and clean conditions. We had highs today in the upper 40s to lower 50s, cloudy, some light rain here and there. Light southwesterly winds blowing. On Saturday, for tomorrow, we expect similar conditions. 3 to 6 foot waves, clean conditions, highs in the middle to upper 40s, cloudy conditions with light rain, and 10 to 15 mile per hour winds blowing out of the south and west. For Sunday in the morning, 3 to 6 foot waves, clean conditions, giving way to choppy, slightly choppy conditions in the afternoon. In the early morning, we've got light southwesterly winds generating those clean conditions, but by afternoon, those winds are expected to shift to the north and east and pick up to 10 to 18 miles per hour. That guy could have gotten out of that barrel there. That was a sweet shot. Okay, winds shifting to the wow, nice. Almost made it. Wind shifting to the northeast later in the day on Sunday. Rain expected on Sunday. Highs in the upper 50s to around 60. And then on Monday, 2 to 4 foot waves, fair to choppy conditions. East winds 8 to 12 miles per hour. Highs in the upper 50s to around 60. And then on Tuesday, 2 to 3 foot waves, clean to slightly choppy conditions. Strong west winds at 20 to 30 miles per hour, shifting to the northwest later in the day. And so those temperatures are going to start out in the upper 50s, but then fall throughout the day into the upper 40s, with some clouds early in the morning and then clearing by evening. All right, so thank you for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report. This is Robert Scribbler filming from Jeanette's Pier. Some beautiful waves roll in here, and gorgeous days ahead on the East Coast. A lot of folks saying the waves here on the East Coast are better than in California. So wherever you are on the East Coast, looking at some great waves. I hope you guys get out there. I hope you enjoy it. And once again, as I typically do, I'd like to ask you guys, please do everything you can to help protect our coastlines from the impacts of climate change driven by fossil fuel burning. Those impacts being rising sea levels, more intense storms, ocean heat waves, and ocean acidification. The primary solution to the climate crisis right now being the mass deployment of clean energy to replace that fossil fuel burning, which is injecting all those heat trapping gases in the atmosphere. And we do have a lot of mass deployable forms of clean energy at this time. Wind, water, solar, electric vehicles, and battery storage technology being at the forefront. We also have new clean energy technologies being developed all the time. We can do this. In fact, we are doing it. Mass deployment of clean energy hit a major milestone this year, hitting 400 gigawatts of new clean energy developed and deployed, and also more than 13.3 million electric vehicles deployed across the world in 2023. And we can up the ante. We can keep doubling down on the good stuff, and it's also good for jobs and everything else. I have much faith in you guys. I know we can do it, and we will. We'll protect our coastlines. We'll save this beautiful scene that we see before us for future days and future generations. We can do it, guys. All right, so thank you for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report. Hope you guys get in the water with your buds, enjoy some great times this weekend, and I will be back with you shortly.